top 16. So I don't care who wins, to be honest. I'm just excited about that.
Yeah, I think online is one thing, but I think now that we're here on LAN, we've seen that Passion aren't shaken. I think I have them winning this series, honestly.
Yeah. I like it. Well, look, guys, we're going to let you tell this Cinderella story to our audience. Take it away.
Yes, thank you so much, gentlemen.
One more thing about this veto. It's the fact that it's sort of flipped where you have, obviously, GamerLegion winning a lot online and winning Mirage as well, but those are the closest maps. So GamerLegion pick into a map that I think Passion UA could see themselves winning, and this Inferno fic might have thrown the veto into an interesting direction that GamerLegion weren't ready for, considering they have that strong win over them just a month ago. So we'll see if Passion UA have a newfound confidence and a better game plan to address GamerLegion, but a lot of this comes down to the fact that it's the major.
Yes.
A lot of past results don't matter.
Exactly.
This will be the one that matters.
It may be the same 5 names, but there's no doubt in my mind that the Passion who defeated Virtus.pro and Spirit in best of ones and then went on to take a map off of Big and Heroic and Progress, this is not the same Passion UA. So let's see who brings it to the table. Because today, one of these 2 young rosters steps forward into the elimination stage. There's a chance they both do, in fact, with one more day of competition in the wings. But seize the day has to be the motto for both these squads. And as they set up outside of the B-bomb site, we've got Bomb at a bit of a distance. We've got Chilla doing his own thing, but no contest for him over towards a very relaxed-looking GamerLegion leaning back into their sights as the smoke comes down and Jambo doesn't fancy his chances of just running blindly through it.
Yeah, was thinking about it. You could see him taking the lead and Chilla actually finding a pretty sizable gap here on Arch. Totally open, no one spotting this. But with the amount of time, he could actually walk into spawn if he thinks they have a read on the setup. Bomb, however, coming back to the A site just to spot for pushes. Until the exec comes in, now they're hoping there's an Arch player they could pull on the rotation, but there won't be. So I think the setup is actually very nice for GamerLegion, even though rotations are late. Still comes down to this 3v5.
And they put a smoke up.
Oh, that's huge.
Oh, Jambo's going to have to go over the truck instead. Sees the head. Oh, he gets the kill. A little labored. Finds it. We get that wraparound from... Oh! Jambo just deletes him inside the pit. Slend can't manage more than the 2. Chilla over towards Library Falls, and the trades come out to the favor of Passion.
Now there is one at mid. This could get cut off.
No.
Oh, ZTR can't hit it. Fear to the dome. Passion up on the first round. What a kill from Jambo.
God, when that smoke goes down, you're thinking the pressure spikes for Passion to somehow find an entry into the bomb site. Check this out.
Yeah, but look at this, right? They're the ones to smoke this, and they're not watching anything, right? The only way... Oh. Wow, the only way to deal with that smoke is going over the truck. They're not watching over the truck. And he missed a fair few shots, right? If anyone from pit swung, what's the guy in big pit worried about if they have lane smoke and he's on that side? He's not even exposed to Arch.
That's the kind of individual level that has put Passion's name in the spotlight so far in Shanghai, and God forbid they keep tapping into it. Jambo to the tip of the spear, blinded as that util support comes out nicely from the bomb site. He's not the only one. Jacasmo with the trade frag back.
Yeah, nice catch.
Not going to allow for the weapons to go the way of the CTs, it seemed, but Volt hangs on while blind, and CTR's help, not only in the form of flashes,
so
it's a fast chase out from Fear. And as he tries to gun them down, they do find footing in sight. We get the walkout from the apartments, denied by Flawless, and this game, electric out the gate.
Okay, this one could have gone either direction. That was so messy, but there was some good utility from GamerLegion to give him some chances to get the spray in. It's a bit harder for the T coming in to clear that name in the right spot than it is for the CT, who just has this very small choke point you know the Ts are going to come out of. So, not surprised that they came out slightly ahead. But Passion, after that amazing first round, are left now Fear in a 1-on-4.
Can't manage the top orange.
No extra kills.
Hype from ZTR, and ZTR to me made that happen. Flash support's coming out, making it very awkward for Passion's approach. An approach that Passion clearly wanted to, have a little gusto behind. A double peek from the half wall, but separated one kill after another. And then he comes in with the actual pistol support to make sure Banana never falls.
CTR made his sticker 0 T rounds and then had a T-side masterclass on Nuke the other day.
My favorite thing about this head-to-head, Mohan, isn't just the fact that we're talking about 9 out of 10 players at their very first major, but usually sometimes when we talk about young players and the formula they find themselves in, it's usually that grizzled veteran that's the in-game leader, right? We talk about GamerLegion having Snacks, for example, and giving him the reins for once. This is Fear versus ZTR. Neither have proven they can ever take a team to this level of Counter-Strike, and they're doing it head-to-head tonight. A lot of mind games coming into this one, a lot of pressure.
Yeah, there's obviously a bit more brand value with GamerLegion, but like this is not anywhere close to the same lineup that we're used to seeing.
It's brand value made possible by their previous major runs.
You know, and this is Ash though, we can say that.
Oh, good point. But it's also Kane. Woo! Oh, Slend, okay.
Jeez.
Sits him down and ZTR cleans up shop.
That was nice. That was nice. Posterized.
You know, Ash definitely, I think, kind of getting his flowers more recently. People talking about and giving him his credit for the first time, but Kane's been around the block. Major coach in the past. Hadn't seen him for a while, but found his chance to get back into the top of Counter-Strike with Passion UA, who now find themselves on Glocks. Momentum out of the pistol, nowhere to be found. CTs in GamerLegion, calcifying an advantage early, and also not shying away from fights. We saw very electric Counter-Strike thrown at them by Pain yesterday. Flamus looking for the deep peek to the apartments, pushing everything to the wayside.
Solid. 5 alive here for GamerLegion, up 3-1. Energy is looking good. Bai comes back quickly, and Pain have to wipe the indignation from their memories of that second round.
I still truly believe there's a world where both these teams end up progressing to the elimination stage.
Right.
It's just a matter of who takes that ticket first. Nice to have this head-to-head at a 2-1 game where it's easy to cheer for both the stories, both the squads. Zero Fix into the brackets on his own, teammates behind him, but still a couple steps back. He is indeed ahead of maybe what GamerLegion may anticipate, but they're not wasting time throwing the rotation towards the library.
Wow, what a spray.
Wonderful stuff from Volt A1S.
I mean, they are just jumping to the call to action at the moment.
There's tenacity on both ends. There's a fight towards Arch again, and it is GamerLegion to come out on top of all of these duels thus far. Smoke opened up, Fear unable to find an opening ticket into the A site. Flamus happy to just chill, and he's gonna hang off any play that was meant to be made prior to Fear in a 1v5 shutdown.
Wow.
Convincing stuff from GamerLegion.
Dude, GamerLegion looks super. I didn't expect their individual level to shine this hard. They are making this look like we're back online. Passion and them, it's just such a comfortable spot for them. Takpa is called here from Passion, again, sitting on a pistol only. Richard brought up the trade game, and we're seeing that on GamerLegion with how clean they are, how fast they're rotating, and how right they are when they turn the corner about who's trying to push. They know what Passion want to do.
And oddly enough, of all the teams at this stage of the major, we are talking about GamerLegion having maybe the most experience when it comes to playing versus Passion UA. And a talking point that the desk had prior to this match going live, you know, we thought, again, it's a different Passion, but to GamerLegion, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. And maybe that's why we get this, you know, conviction in some of these plays right now. The certainty that ZTR seems to be having in the minute calls. You can catch everybody else off guard, but GamerLegion know who you are. They played a best of 3 in September, a best of 3 in October. The only difference is now this time it's on the stage at a major. With top 16 on the line.
Oh, is that no armor or half armor?
Where?
For the T's right now. That's all half armor?
Yes, sir.
All 5.
All 5 players half armor. including the guy with a Glock.
Bracket is theirs right now, looking to explode on this. Not seeing a single thing at the moment. The bomb is back on T stairs. What's the idea right here for Passion, actually? It looks like they really wanted to try to trade in brackets, pull a rotation down B, take the kill and run the bomb up, but with no one here to fight them, they're running out of time to try to take Banana control. It's looking like a good situation for GamerLegion, but they are up close here.
Towson in the first corner. Ooh, blasted by the Tech-9.
Oh!
It's a double kill with the spray and a ton of damage to boot, but a very fast move from GamerLegion as all three players come sprinting through their spawn.
Yeah, but the pre-smoke is a massive. Like, it allows them to get by without any spams.
Or does it? Fear gets clipped. Nice peek out of Jambo deep through the church. And that smoke, pre-smoke, also allows for an exit. Now it starts to fade, and as it does, Slend holds with the last piece of util, that flashbang about to come out. Jambo to be dealt with. Over here to the right side, we get the creep out from Coffins. Jambo trying to dodge Flamus' approach. Flamus getting ever closer, but he hasn't checked it. Oh, he hasn't checked it. Jambo turns, and as he loses the banana control, he's locked in.
The
up
time.
close. Slend yet to swing, and as he does, he loses his head. It's Passion to take a second.
Damn, Jambo. What a second kill. And there was he had a kid in hand. There was a chance that he could have defused that. Jambo needed to frag himself out of that situation. If he was cleared hard from Khan, he could have gone down really quickly, and that round would be a lot easier. But instead, Passion do pick up another. That's a cool play. And again, they do end up going banana. They just, I think, at first hoped that it would have come with some interaction at the top of bracket. They still made it happen. They got creative, they got their trades. And ZTR's 2K, it looks like, needed to be 3.
You know, Jambo's the guy who started that round with Kevlar and a Glock.
Oh, right in front of the flash. Fear's window flash, perfect here. Both blind at the moment that they tried to attack.
In that upset versus complexity, we saw those kinds of lighter buys really be the bread and butter of Passion.
I mean, moments like this, you don't overthink. You get the 2 kills and top banana. Yeah, the rotations could come over, but unless they do the full stack of 3, which is the most unlikely. Oh, they let a kill go down on the other side of the map. This will actually scramble Sland away from the site.
A bit slow, perhaps.
Yeah, they don't have any arch information. He wants to be careful about it, but at the moment, Passion still making the right move.
Teetering on this commitment, but
yeah, no rotation.
It's stale from Slend. A lot of pressure here for Volt. It's doable, but unlikely. Utility going beyond him. They're worried about the back corner. Zero Fix's hands are going to be busy.
Lineup.
Does he stop the plant? No.
Oh, it's just above.
And then Jambo clipping him through the top of the smoke, so Passion.
I appreciate that, though, because a lot of times people will lodge themselves behind the smoke and try to spam through the coffins and do barely any damage. And Volt had a very good lineup. He's obviously just a bit high there. But he was pushed more forward, which I just don't think enough players do. Either way, another clean one here is Passion, again, off the back of the window flashes from Fear. Just shut down B easy. You could say they put ego on the line by putting Inferno into the pool, or you could frame it as they're putting ego aside and just saying that, yes, people are going to say this is stupid if we lose this map, but if we have a good game plan for it, we want to go here, we're going to do it at a major, and if we win, we look like heroes. But that should be the only thing on your mind, not the optics of the veto. They've made Ash stand up.
GamerLegion and Passion both have what I love about MOUZ. 5 players on a very comparable journey in life. They can understand where they all come from. The camaraderie grows from there. Camaraderie only gets you so far. Waiting for the buy. They got to stop this. They got to slow Passion down because FURIA is starting to get the better of them. That util interrupting their B peaks.
Comparable damage back and forth.
Had a slower crawl through the apartments, but it's a dangerous game for Flamis to be floating around up there. Slend can't really afford to be missing shots early, but...
Yeah, timing was excellent on the push, but no shot.
Allowed to peel back and bolster Insight instead. He's not working alone. It's him and Towson.
This is a lot of space given up from GamerLegion, man. Just peeling all the way back on both sides of the map.
3 players inside A nonetheless, but yes, space offered and Passion happy to take it over. There's a smoke over towards Library. Volt sees that as a ticket into the site. Wow. He nearly got caught by Fear, but able to turn it around towards short. And this double pit setup with ZTR staring at its shoes. The other 2 doing a great deal of damage. It is just Flamis and Volt so far. But now they're down to the hands of Chilla.
In the pit.
And as he keeps his head down, the bomb to be planted, strikes them down with surprise. And he knows he's got him stuck in that corner. But Jack Asmo comes off site, able to get behind Tall Box. That's where he's gonna fall. The B rotation comes in. Such a good job put forth by Volt and Flamis that it's easy pickings for ZTR.
He made it look like there was no box in the way. Volt with that wall bang took down Fear in just a few bullets. That was really clean. And it was a scary moment for him. The smoke lands in Library. He pushes back a bit, and in this moment, right in between where you're in the arch and the site, you are exposed to lane, and because of the passive setup, there wasn't anyone really covering for him, right? Solid back and forth.
And a dangerous one as well to offer, right? All that space could have so easily set Passion up for the A take, but ZTR, slippery as ever. Didn't jump the gun, didn't try to force a trade, believed in the late play. Jambo to approach the B site. We saw Slend miss a shot last round. Can't afford to do so this time because he faces from front site with support from Towson on orange. Right out here in the open, he stands and he lands it, but Fear is there to respond. And in getting that kill, you know your Opera's now relegated to the back site instead. They could try to throw numbers at him.
Yeah, they're just trying to put pressure while they still know where he is, and Slend is going to be very insecure about this, but look at GamerLegion not moving a muscle.
And again, something we'd already kind of criticized, that lack of rotation from Slend in a previous round. Well, now he's in it. No choice in the matter. The only thing that can hold back the commitment here from Passion.
He's looking for it. This could cost him his life. We'll see.
Helps, of course, that he loses an enemy elsewhere, but it's just the one. Slend does come out.
Hey, that's enough, maybe.
Finding ZTR's frag on the other half of the map does indeed keep this man advantage in hand, and additionally opens up that banana flank that we see Flamis trying to move forward with. D's trying to get aggressive, and it works. Zero Fix making contact with that second rotate, but a nade with his name on it. He gets away, jumps back, and now both those stuck on Coffin. You can't tell me this is comfortable, not with fire on your feet. They get flushed into the backside.
They got away.
And as they get off site, Flamis able to catch one. A nade with his name on it again, but Zero Fix, imagine! A chance at 2 headshots denied.
I mean, that's great use of the utility, right? Pushing them back slowly, nade, incendiary, nade again. It all matters. Keeping that man advantage alive. Nice clutch in the end. Did have to come down to the firefight, but Volt knew it was zoned. Tac pause coming in, and that one kill from Slend just helps. It was a huge risk for him to run through that smoke. They almost certainly lose without it. But he found his target in time. Now you could see watching this game why they could lose on Inferno to GamerLegion, but still feel like they could have won. Flamis is right there where he should be. Slend is right there where he should be at the top of the board.
Richard mentioned it before the game went live, wanted to see what Flamis offered at the RMR.
Yeah.
Very much kind of called himself as the lightning rod of the team, said if I don't see their confidence, I'll pull it out of him. Well, his confidence comes from his own level of play, but Fear trying to take to the front of this attack up. Banana goes down first.
Man, they want this fight so bad.
Every fight like this usually goes back and forth in terms of damage, but look at how softened up they are already. Passion, there is a lot on the line here. Everything they could have afforded into this, and a 3v5, all that's left. A frag grenade chucked out, it does more damage to Jambo. It's uncomfortable, but still they manage to get in with some more. Oh, Jambo, great cover from Banana. He offers up another. And as bomb goes down, his molly goes deep, but the smoke just popped on Cross. It's low health for the two Passion players.
Oh, that's crazy. They threw that smoke deep on purpose.
Unlike other rounds, there's no Banana play. Zerofix tries to get the better of the push into the smoke, but it's not going to happen. They're wary of that deep smoke, thinking a play must come with it. CTs block off Bananas themselves. Jambo not able to offer anything more, and GamerLegion lose their sight, but come in with the cleanest of retakes.
Yes. And they group up for the 3v1. Not wanting to wrap Con there, probably could have came down to time. If not, Jambo, if he got back to quad, it would have got a little bit scary, even with 3, but GamerLegion win another. It's, you know, this play, a lot of the round comes down to this, obviously, and the Slen's sitting pretty on a comfortable angle. GamerLegion really do know how they work.
Fear was somebody who individually struggled coming into the RMR, but as they qualified for the major itself, he said, if Fear, speaking of himself, steps up his level, then you're going to see what Passion has to offer. He had done so to get here, but right now it's just being held back time and time again. He continues to die at the tip of the spear here, trying to hit Banana, and ZTR tethering so nicely.
Well,
but maybe Fear, give it a chance to clutch, will find his moment to shine on Inferno.
Yeah, that was a little bit risky. I think running through that, at least he got the 1 kill, but a 1v2? Tee it up, Fear.
Trying to find it. He gets closer to the back door.
No way he's going to start this off with a no-scope.
Volt right there in the open as he peeks in. Oh, and he caught it!
Turned
Volt
away.
just turned! It's the worst possible timing. Oh, but he won't get seconds. Flamis there for his 11th. And he's better jump on that bomb.
Yeah.
He's still got it all good.
Wow.
An 8th posted for the GamerLegion.
Fear had that pretty much queued up, but Flamis was dead silent. And I think that Fear was wondering why Flamis checked left when he just hit that shot. And didn't expect that he was there. And I'm not sure why he did either.
Yeah, Volt would have been beating himself up if he dies there, and then the clutch goes the way of Fear.
Yeah.
It's a matter of milliseconds, and it nearly costs them, but this T-side still standing on shaky legs. 3-round wins. And they'll finish the half on a full buy. Been a successful endeavor for GamerLegion, holding back the commitment to the B site from Passion. This time, Fear so far ahead of the pack with nothing there behind him.
And they set this up with so much utility to make it look like it's going to be this R trap, but now that it's been stopped, they're in a similar position as they have been recently, going fast again into B.
Oh, but getting stopped every step of the way. Towson good for 1. All the util in the world, but when the one player who pushes through dies that fast, GamerLegion fully aware of what's coming. So the bomb goes down one final time of this T side, and unfortunately for Zerofix, he's caught out by the frag. A 2v5 demanded of Passion as they hang on for dear life. A map pick that's working out against them. It is not what Passion had hoped for.
With 2 players coming in on the flank, this is just so hard to figure out.
Jack Asmo along the wall. They'll get that CT crossfight, but the fire spreads, and well, so does Flamis. Guns him down for a 9-round CT side. GamerLegion seriously have an edge.
Yeah, some good protocols right there. They broke that smoke on Banana too. They broke that smoke with 2 players there. They had a perfect time to look through it. That was just an excellent half out of GamerLegion. Full credit. There were some close rounds for sure.
But 5 consecutive retakes to close out that half for GamerLegion.
It's because they kept whittling them down as they were coming in. They kept finding the 5v4. Fear died a couple of times here. As the leader of this team, going in first, not getting his kill.
In my mind, this ends up being a half that could have been. We're talking about Passion winning pistol, but losing to the force buy, so they don't get that conversion to kick it off. 5 retakes. Bomb planted, and we don't get one of those kind of miraculous moments. Well, not entirely true. We get the, of course, Jambo armored Glock into clutch. So sprinkle that in, and it really reminds you that Passion...
And the pistol.
X Factor. It was there for them somewhat, and they still only walk away with 3. Five consecutive retakes takes the wind out of Passion's sails. But the ferocity that they brought into some of those rounds never seemed to be tempered. Look at Fear in the last round trying to gun it up the brackets.
Yeah, they keep it up.
It didn't work, but it also didn't falter.
Yeah, they stay consistent. Zerofix sees one spotting. Didn't see the walk up. Chilla gets one, sees 2 more. At least. Bomb spotted as well.
Its body's confirmed. GamerLegion can take their sweet time with this one, still hanging on to the smoke and flash as their in-game leader. They'll take over the apartments, but the boiler peak looking. Passion taking a quick glimpse, and they'll go back in. Trying to find something, but in reality, they've allowed for GamerLegion to get really close to the balk. Beautiful shot from Fear at a distance. Second player peeks into 3 and falters. And so this is looking like a CT pistol win. Looking like ZTR doesn't climb out right away, but he loses his teammate. And so now it's going to get desperate down to the pistols. Damn. USPs, clean as you could ask. And Passion given a second chance, but this time they must convert.
We'll have to see about this CT side now. Yeah, they have to convert, and they also have to make quite a substantial comeback even beyond that.
Wonderful shot from Fear. I think that just gives that extra bit of confidence for Jambo and Zerofix, who were awkwardly coming back from short to just slot into better positions.
So the one good stat is they normally struggle on pistols. Here they won 2, which the first half only counted for 1 round. We'll see if this one counts for 2 rounds. The bad stat, however, is that they nearly get 60% of their T rounds over a huge sample size. And they got fully stuffed in that first half. So it's their CT side that struggles most often. Let's see if we can find out why.
This guy really playing Baby Shark at a major?
What's that, Baby Shark?
Yeah.
I heard they were doing that in Montreal to stop people from loitering.
It's true, yes. Yes.
It's cruel.
Just, you know, nothing like a little psychological warfare.
All right, well, you know what?
Shouldn't have had this kind of an opening.
Yeah, there's a little bit of...
Shouldn't.
That's a better gun as well.
Shouldn't.
Oh.
This round starts off by breaking all the objects in the apartments and playing Baby Shark on the bells. That is what got them into this post plant where now they hang on to guns. This should never have happened. And it's not over the line just yet, but it could be. No way! Fear in between 2. The head pops up here from Towson. No way! The back exposed to the pit. The M4's in hand. Oh. No way!
They won off of Baby Shark.
You're kidding. No way.
Uh-oh. If that's not the intention of a round, you don't even plan to win. I don't know what is. 2 pistols won for Passion in this matchup. And only 4 rounds in total.
said they couldn't let it happen twice, but the fact of the matter is that one's much worse than even the first. They'll go... Attempting down mid, are you kidding me?
Yeah, okay.
This, in contrast to the last, is what Passion pull out of the hat. Kills across the board, you better recover, you have to, because that last one's just embarrassing. But my God, it seems like they've sent one back the other way.
Okay. Well, definitely almost was tragic, but to be honest, as long as they win this round, their economy's fine.
Does that make up for it?
A little bit.
But not fully.
A little bit, yeah.
I mean, that last round still happened. They're trying to bury it as quick as possible. Sweep it under the rug.
Yeah, that was the rope-a-dope.
Nuh-uh, never happened. I hate to break it to you. We all saw that. Oh my God. But maybe GamerLegion. I mean, if you win a round like the one prior, no surprise you come into this one feeling untouchable. They get caught trying to go for the mid-fights. Passion, little to lose at that point. Why not go for the swings?
And there were some pretty sweet shots in there. Excited to be able to see the CT side.
Counter-terrorists win.
Still, feels like a foregone conclusion. GamerLegion coming into this map, having the first half that they did, ecoing them twice.
Back to your regularly scheduled programming. How about we just have a nice normal gun round, shall we? Couple Tech 9s to limit GamerLegion, but they've certainly done more with much less. And that's an understatement. Fear into the first fight, dies to the hands of Towson.
Ooh, that's been a lot. That's been a lot of fear.
We're going to get this fast rotate from Jambo to try and go bolster B, but at the same time, it's a Tech 9 to pick up a kill top mid. And so suddenly you do indeed have two options if you're GamerLegion. Because of the mid kill, you don't have to go barreling at B, but why not? Slend and ZTR trade out on the approach, and with it, the B site falls entirely. They do cross paths through the mid smoke.
Yeah.
But bomb's going to go down on the other half of the map, so Chilla, nothing you can do here but save.
Just so their aim looks so awkward here on Inferno. Some of these duels they want.
And the aim is really something that did make a name for Passion here in Shanghai. Not the time for that to falter, but indeed 11-5.
Yeah. Frags like that, you gotta get. No two ways about it.
Terrorists win.
Fear was coming into this best of three with a 1.26 rating after their opening games at the opening stage. And now, unfortunately, in contrast, a lot of early deaths here on Inferno.
Yeah, he can take a lot of credit for the rounds lost. Unfortunately, he was putting himself out there. I mean, it's not that he was wholly unsupported in some of these plays. There were multiple smokes, flashes to set him up, but nothing that actually helped him get the kills. And those 5v4s were absolutely critical, as we can now see. Look how many duels have been won. Every single player on GamerLegion is positive and above 10 kills.
The mid-fight, though, Passion not wanting to lose their identity, and guess what? It works. Double scout kill from Jambo.
My scout demos, that's crazy.
Looking for a further peek, but that smoke still stays up. And that's bomb dropped.
And they broke that smoke at the bottom of mid as well to help with the play. It's moments like this where you can see, obviously, they can game. They do have a lot of X factor, but
trying to make something from the little that they have now, just leaning back and banking on Jack Asmo's FAMAS. He's got the best gun, but he's also got the worst score coming into round 17. Tough half. Jump spots from B. Makes a bit of noise, a bit of presence shown. Gets some utility out of Volt, so just sticking around to see how close GamerLegion really get. And we start to see that second CT and Zero Fix rotating over. It's not quite a sprint just yet. But it's not like he has any util to try and help Jack Asmo. He's got to just do something with his body with that 5-7. And as he looks to come out through smoke, he finds him! It's a bomb in hand and a lineup for the pistol.
Oh, they wanted to just plant. Zero Fix absolutely could have just died on that play, but they were not in a position to go for a normal retake. 5 rounds, back and forth.
Making the most of that FAMAS as well. It's a struggle of a map, but...
I mean, it's cute to win 2 ecos and win the pistol round, but if they can't do it with rifles, they're not going to make this comeback happen.
5 rounds the lead. T economy teeters. Passion wastes no time dropping util down B. It's been a pretty constant gunfight here on this half of the map. And it looks like we queue up yet another with Fear behind the half wall. Takes a shot deep, gets a response, bullets fly through. Look like a bit of uncertainty to drop the smoke now or just to simply fall back. They decide to just play inside a bomb site. He gives that utility over to Jack Asmo, who decides to throw it down at the minute mark. GamerLegion happy to wait, but do not seem to want to leave. Oof. Smoke over the top. Still, they hang on to 3 more pieces of util. GamerLegion, they don't have to follow up behind this volley, but Fear with a flashbang. It's pin pulled as he waits to hear the commitment from GamerLegion, his teammate in the back of that bomb site. A lot of responsibility here on Jack Asmo.
Yeah, I mean, no nades to get him out of this spot, so...
Jambo rotating over with an incendiary. He is bringing the incendiary over, and if that goes down, he's certainly going to cut off the second half of this pack. But the backside player goes down.
Insta.
Excellent execution from Flamis on the other side. Spam won't come through from Coffins, and GamerLegion have put themselves into a very comfortable 5v3 post plant. There's the flank all the way through the arches. Flamis with conviction and killer instinct, timing to a T. Jambo along the wall on 50 health, but Flamis goes back, and this one is a wrap.
My goodness.
They are still wary of Jambo. He'll bring one down with him, but one is all he gets. GamerLegion, 6 map points.
Amazing. Amazing Inferno. Doing what they did online, on LAN, at the major, to Passion, and you can see the discomfort here on Inferno. Unfortunately, I think Fear has a lot of responsibility in this game for the high volatility play. It's not as if it was the wrong idea sometimes, but not delivering on the frags when the intention is to go for a lot of opening kills. In this moment, Jacasmo just going out for a dry swing late after all the utility's been established on B. That doesn't do much. Not timing it with the flash. We've seen good things from Jambo's scout. That's pretty much the highlight of the second half. Oh, and that's now gone.
If there was anything to believe in, it's the Passion of him pulling off these wild half-buy round wins, but...
This is the worst they've looked of all the games that they've played so far, and it's full credit to GamerLegion for exposing their weaknesses.
Towson follows up into the B site, which is now completely clear for the taking. It's the worst we've seen them play versus the team who's played them most. GamerLegion don't give a damn what you've been able to accomplish as of late. What you've done in Shanghai means nothing to them. To you, you are nothing but common opposition in an uncommon circumstance where GamerLegion will now stand 1 map away from top 16. Volt may have more experience than everybody else at majors combined in the server for the moment. Zero Fix now found out. ZTR here in the corner looking to be the final nail in the coffin. No, not the knife.
Not the
knife.
Oh, the ZTR knife. Good night.
Yeah, and what a way to finish off there from ZTR, who has certainly had a much better day at the office than yesterday. 1-0 to the GamerLegion, loving the crowd, feeding off them, and giving
History's there.
If there was any shakiness as well coming into this matchup with that thought of, are we really going to do this? I think that such a nature of the first map bodes so well for this GamerLegion team. ZTR probably feeling real confident in the calls. You've seen Flamus the entire time, hyping up the crowd, hyping up his teammates. His individual level absolutely hitting as it did in the RMR. So the win condition, the writing, it's on the wall for GamerLegion. We have to see a step up out of Passion, or GamerLegion go on to top 16 tonight.
And I'm going to say, even if Passion don't win this game, like, you're going to want to make it close. Otherwise, it's going to make the night a lot longer going into day 4, and this will be their first time experiencing that level of pressure.
Yeah, for the very first time, Passion fall apart. We'd seen them lose, but not quite like that. Chilla gonna kick this off with a headshot on Volt. Very nice positioning on site.
Yeah, that was nice.
Good holds here from Passion, coming out 2 players on top. Chilla's even gonna add another to the tally. This is excellence, but it's also still alive. Slend not able to escape. It's a rock solid hold out of Chilla. 3 kills in the pistol.
3 pistols here for Passion. No conversions, however. Ecoed twice.
And soon to find out.
Yeah, so we'll have to see about this one. Something tells me Mirage is going to be a little bit different, but that's to say, usually if you win pistols, it's a good sign for you. But they only got single-digit rounds on Inferno. Let's see about that conversion.
Well,
if Passion somehow come back and win this series now, I don't even know what to think, you know? Because they got their big upset victories. Now they can beat usual opponents they lose to online. They would have looked bad on Inferno, then potentially won the following 2 maps. And then it's kind of, who knows how much better this team can get. But again, for the moment, this is GamerLegion's match to lose.
Desert Eagle at the front, Slend. It's the only thing they've bought. There's no bells to ring before they come into this one.
They do have full control here. I don't think we're seeing a deep cat smoke coming out. And Chilla will see this. So the rotation comes in. It's a much more comfortable spot. Jambo gets a kill as well, top mid.
Yeah, that frees up the mid player to just come over from catwalk. So you'd think Slend's job now made impossible. Zero Fix throws himself behind Arch. The Glocks flood forward ahead of the Deagle, and they find absolutely nothing. Slend's Deag hits the dirt. 5 up for Passion off the pistol. 3 pistol wins. First conversion.
They did it. They did it. They broke the curse. I always think with the teams that are like the Monties of the world, the Copenhagen Flames, that they play hundreds of maps a month, lots of officials all together. Mirage has to be one of the ones that you just get good at, incidentally. You know, all the facets that you're playing, all the officials that you're playing. There's not a single team out there that can't aim on Mirage. Everyone gets an aim buff on Mirage.
Movement down an underpass. Fear probably feeling a little stuck at the moment. He's coming back, but he wins the duel. Long range with the MP9. And then just sets his eyes back towards the potential apartment push. Nobody in that direction for GamerLegion. They do indeed send ZTR back, but they also send everybody else forward. And in doing so, they find a site clear for the taking with deep jungle and potential for connector control. Bomb can go down on this side of the site. Meanwhile, they will lose ZTR towards apps, so making the most of a bad spot here. GamerLegion 3v5 in a post plant. Jambo getting dangerously close to this jungle fight. Spotted. Volt knows he's got him locked in the corner. Fire at his feet, doesn't give a damn. Slend, it's a single frag. Towson off of the bricks with 1, but Chilla's able to push up into the triple box. We go into the 2v2. Sure, connector being taken, and bomb is planted on that side, so this ticket wrap isn't going to give him a good target. target.
They're losing timing here. They
don't think that he would have left. They don't think he would have played on the other side. Look at his teammate already hyping it up.
Nice
Flamis knows this one's in their back pocket. The 3 players who push A pull off the round.
Chilla was desperately waiting for a flash to help him transpose into that next fight, but he really should have just taken it while it was at Apex instead of letting it go to Tetris, because then he has to go all the way to default to get another chance at it. And all the while time is bleeding down. So this is actually great staging to the round here for Passion. They put themselves in a strong spot, but it's Volt's play that buys so much time and is an insurance policy when he makes it around to CT spawn. Very nicely done from Volt.
Converted pistols 1 step, but first gun round doesn't bode well. Oh, wow. Volt comes barreling through smoke.
They're still in balcony here.
They'll run out, and Jack Asmo's ready. It's that holdover from the jungle that Fear ends up shining in.
They're so lucky the bomb didn't commit.
Yeah, 2 of the players go out and die, but the bomb is the 3rd.
So what happens now? Obviously,
it's
Fear
a good
is going to try
push.
to cut this off. I don't know if that was spotted. Obviously, the natural thing to do is to go over to the B site.
Feels like it was with how Jambo has quickly departed. Oh, but the vent's not broken, man. This one gets weird. He's just waiting for that back market push. He's thinking maybe somebody will flank him. Not the case. Volt just continues to wait. This is a huge position for Fear. He's going to find Volt turn. And if he doesn't kill him, he can milk it for more, but he'll take the shot instantly. Frag grenade into the pack. The 2 Ts try to run past it. Jambo's not going to waste time, and Fear isn't going to waste this moment. Manages to get 2. Flam is hyping the crowd, but now he's going to have to pull off the clutch. He peeks into the CTs, and guess what? First one down. 30 seconds as he goes for the weird angles. Trying to figure it out. He's got the contact. He's got the bomb, and he's going to go for the plant straight up. Jambo doesn't jump out, puts a nade at his feet. It's a deep peek, and a beautiful reroute from Flamis.
Oh, perfect to the dome. He was ready to stand up before that second kill came in. That's a massive clutch to put together on this stage. It was looking like such a shining moment for Fear, who rotated over, caught Volt, threw the utility down perfectly, got a kill through it. And Flamis still found a way to win that.
Now a tough spot for Passion as their MP9 gets spotted in mid. The one weapon that Fear and his troops had to play with hits the ground instantly. USPs to peek off Cat. Dealing with Jack Asmo. All's good here for GamerLegion now, slotting into the easy round wins.
Oh, that just feels like such an important moment, that clutch, man.
Huge indeed.
Fact is, I just didn't really have GamerLegion that high in terms of individual player level in this stage, right? I always was like, oh, the teamwork is definitely looking above average. Wouldn't have been surprised to see them get through, but when you see Inferno and they're literally taking every duel and winning versus Passion, who, you know, they've been impressive on the teamwork front and the trading front, as Richard pointed out, but they've also just like been able to punch above consistently in the X Factor, the 1v2s. Now they're getting outdone by one of the sleeper teams here. You know, a team that you could expect good things out of, but I would have been surprised if GamerLegion was a lot of people's like 3-0, for example, you know?
Wow, tempo to this one, huh? Volt not shying away from this fight. Doesn't give a damn about Chilla on fan, but maybe he should respect him. In that sea of utility, he gets bested. Follow-up here from Flamis, and it works.
Oh, he's good at that.
But in the middle of that, Towson actually took damage through the smoke, so this is still one of GamerLegion's members walking wounded.
They supplanted the player dead on the B site with 2 more.
It's being held, though. He thinks he can get away with it twice. Are you serious?
He doesn't just think.
Twice.
He knows he's luckier to have gotten that frag, but again, that X Factor, man, Flamis.
And ZTR may get the better of the timing. No, Jambo does. Keep his head on a swivel. Turns back.
They're getting a little loose now.
Jack Asmo, will he anticipate?
The Cat player is going to come in a second.
And he's going to find the one with Bomb down in the ground. It's bench now for the Bomb. Fear attacks from Cat. Slen's going to feel pinched at the moment. It's a follow-up from the Ticket player. Does he bait out the shot? Does he get this Bomb down?
Slen's thinking, no,
Yeah. Rode him off, and Jambo slides up. Passion UA able to maintain as GamerLegion maybe get a little overzealous.
That was the most overzealous I think we've seen so far. That's with 2 kills where Flamus was, you know, being waited for and still got his frags. It was cool to watch. Still wasn't very sustainable. But then you have Lurks getting caught off guard. You have a lot of easy frags happening after this point. Rotations are fine for Passion. You know, they're not splitting atoms with all the positions that they're putting themselves in. These are just standard moves. But GamerLegion just really trying to flex, I think, how easy this game is supposed to look.
Yeah, 3 players caught in transition there. Oh, but 2 caught bottom mid and both nearly dead. Cat Flash keeps ZTR back. Again, man, gloves off CS between these teams.
Definitely are walking out. Oh.
Again, they're going to try to just walk through, and he gets the dink through smoke. Chilla full aware.
Yeah, little bit loose.
And Passion UA going to make the most of it.
Hey, it's Mirage.
Yeah, what did we expect? ZTR and Towson to try to pull off 2v4.
Zero Fix about to get some support here on the window cross out of Jukasmo. B-site hit will still come in. Oh, they're just sitting here for the prolonged save after 2 players died inside of Palace on the walkthrough. Plays like that, it's okay to see once in a while, but not great when you see it in even situations earlier in the round. That's when it feels a little bit too scrimmy. You know, when we talked about Pain in that last series versus FlyQuest, it's like, yeah, but they don't even, they aren't comfortable on Inferno. If they try stuff like that, sure. But GamerLegion here have picked Mirage. You want to see them be able to make 50. Oh my God, what perfect lineup.
All that saving, all that waiting, and it's all for naught for ZTR. All dressed up and nowhere to go. 1 player saves.
That was after time, right? Or did he wait?
Before time.
Oh, okay.
6 seconds left.
Okay, imagine if you just chilled for a second.
Yeah, for 3 seconds.
Literally. Mid control's been going pretty good for the T side.
Well, maybe I'm wrong. It's only half armor for ZTR with a Tech 9 and 3 nades.
Wrong about what, sorry?
That being after time. Maybe it was. Excuse me.
I think we saw the replay. It looked like it wasn't, right? Or was it might have been that clock reset?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so Jambo with his. Yeah, I wish they didn't do that clock reset, but I think that's just game state. It does that at every event.
Yep.
Well, mid control was going pretty well in some of these previous rounds. This one's a bit more solid. 2-on-3 situation. Do they want to partake? Bomb absolutely retrievable. Health is not ideal. Okay.
Careful now. You don't want to give him an open door. Couple more bullets there. Jambo's down, and it's 2v2. There's a potential for the 1v1 inside of the B site. If Volt really fancies a chance at this, but Zero Fix going to keep his head tucked down, so no real opening offered over. The way they're walking into middle, if you wanted to save, they'd probably be heading elsewhere.
No. This is still, they still have time to get up connector if they want to, but they're going to start making decisions soon. They see a mistake or not.
They found a 2v1 here.
Entire A site to clean out, and they don't have eyes on Jukasmo. They just know that he's around here.
He sees them, though. And unfortunately for Volt, he loses his teammate in the background. So They found the contact, but not to their favor, and Jack Asmo's not going to let you get away. He clears both out of the board, and Passion go up 5-3.
Yeah, already a much better start for him on this map. ZTR, Agent ZTR.
It was all looking like fun and games for GamerLegion there, but a couple weird decisions. 2 rounds where they just try to walk out Palace through a smoke.
Yeah.
You know, it's a little uninspired, and now suddenly trailing by 2. Passion happy on a map where, of the 5 maps these teams have played in the past, this is the only one that Passion have beat them on. So they'll be banking on that as there is this walk up through connector. Jack Asmo's actually leaving, and they pop through it with the flash. Sure, it's lesser weapons, but there is numbers, or so there was. Okay. It's an easy cleanup at the top of Con as Passion double up 6-3.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. This video is so awkward. It's like first map is awkward for Passion, second map's a little awkward for GamerLegion. You're like given the gift of being able to play Inferno when you could have picked it yourself, but then your choice is to run it back on Mirage. Certainly not going to be free this time. Now we got that Flamus 1v2 in there. No eco after the pistol round. Suddenly GamerLegion have to take a timeout themselves. I mean, you got to appreciate what they're doing in mid. Still, for the most part, you can take it on a few different timings. And if you go out early, they have seen Fear running up to try to get very aggressive to the top of mid. I think you're very happy to see that fight on T side with the right utility. But they can also come back to it later. Let's see what kind of round GamerLegion want to bring to us after that pause.
Back in with mid play, but it's caught it instantly.
Perfect timing flash.
Good positioning from Fear, supporting the climb over of Zero Fix, and so out of the gate again, GamerLegion's opening gambit shut down. It's far too many rounds now where they are met by resistance in their opening move. They've been tricky at times, slipping Volts into the back line, but not here in number 10. He peels back. Towson to go clear underpass, nobody there. Honestly, Passion really haven't had to leave the sites themselves too often.
Yep.
Couple mid plays, sure, especially when they're working with SMGs. And yes, we get the window jump at the kickoff of this one, but GamerLegion always coming to them and hitting hurdles on the way.
Not using any opportunities to lurk.
This time, though, looking like maybe they could go numbers up catwalk.
Yeah.
Would be a slight variation to what we've seen.
The setup here is pretty good for a full B attack.
As Chilla along the wall, does Jambo throw an interruption? He saw him.
Yeah.
Little jump spot gives him the info, but he doesn't see the whole entire
it's 30
pack.
seconds, so they know it's going to go up.
Chilla's ready. Jambo does indeed pull one off the back. Zero Fix, he's been spotted, but he still slides out with the kill towards Apps. And he wants a little more, but he offers up an opening to Volt. It's an unlikely 1v4, but fire at the feet of Fear. And as his hands are busy, he'll be slain. Passion UA to 7.
Yeah, quick 7. I don't know how Jambo caught that op shot in after spotting from the top of ticket, but that was the, I think, first nail in the coffin. And the setup again was very good to catch that lurky play up catwalk with the B split. I like what we're seeing from Zero Fix as a B anchor right now, though he got caught off guard one time by Flamus. Smooth sailing so far for Passion UA.
Lapping their way all to the bank they go. Rounds overflowing. Jack Asmo slides behind bricks. Ooh, this one's uncomfortable. Finally, the utility's looking like it's enough
Two
to
frags.
pull him out. From walking through smokes to putting fire at the feet of the CTs, this is the opening they've hoped for, but it doesn't mean round win yet. Flamus, bomb down, nearly dies in the process.
But he lives.
Zero Fix can't find him on the fallback, so him and Jambo on ticket, just waiting a little bit for Chilla to come through. And his flank unannounced, but Slend locked in to the top of this ramp, awaiting him, his arrival. An inevitability. Volt's looking for the contact to ticket. They're really letting the CTs come through, but they cut them all down.
Oh.
Just like that, it's Tech 9s to thrive.
Wow, 2 kills at once on the A site. That'll do it. Emergency protocols, they run for CT, get them all in on triple and the nade, but it's a little too late. GamerLegion with a good old rush to get 4 rounds.
Damn.
CTR, yeah, 48 damage. 0 and 10. 48 damage.
You know, we didn't have to throw him under the bus like
No,
that.
we didn't have to highlight
We
that.
didn't have to do that, but
Pointed out with the mouse. We all knew it. We all knew it, production.
Let's kick them while they're down. 2 players tagged up heavy. Fast fight. You know Passion will throw themselves at it, but now you've got one stuck behind top box. They're going to try to burn him out with util, but in kind of committing to all this, 1 HP keeps Flamus standing.
And Volt takes a tag too.
They really remained adamant about trying to get that follow-up kill top mid, but it's exactly what puts a CT into the scope of Slend.
Man, Slend falls off this angle. That could have been a free kill on Jambo. How good of an idea is it to reset? They've just got hit in the head. They're looking to reassess the situation with some peace of mind.
Looking to end this T-side on a high note. 2 consecutive to B, and sure enough,
There we go.
Chilla delivers the next one. Sure, damage done by Passion in middle, but GamerLegion come out on top numerically for sure. Jambo had done a good job of interrupting that cap play when they were able to start splitting up towards middle. Right now he is stuck on the staircase with 4 players attacking him from the ramp. They announced it with the exec, but his position made awkward. Oh, they missed their smoke!
Oh,
Top stairs left open.
well, that's a good punish anyways.
That is a door ajar for him to peek in, but luckily so many sets of eyes there for GamerLegion that they await his attempt. And now Zero Fix, final round of the half, gonna have to try to throw the Hail Mary. 1v4 over top of the stairs, he'll go right into the waiting hands of GamerLegion. 2 consecutive to end this half and to give themselves a bit more belief.
Oh. CTR. 0 T rounds? Not true. 0 ADR? Almost true. 0 damage. Just vibes. But they still got 5. They still got 5. And this is partially due to losing to the Tech 9s. I think they lost to another similar A rush round in earlier on in the half. And now suddenly this half is up for question. It was 7-3 at one point. Look at all these damn notes. They got a million ways to win this game, Connor.
Yeah, so they thought. But, I mean, if you've got a million ways to win, Wyatt, sometimes you're just walking out through smokes.
It's having too much fun. Here's a guy who doesn't read notes.
Everybody's trying to discuss the pistol, and Bro's on his feet. Come on!
Hip, hip, hooray!
ZTR does indeed finish that half with 4 ADR.
4 ADR is crazy.
That's my GOAT.
4 ADR.
That's my GOAT.
0 ADR. Zatter.
Do those 2 rounds truly make a difference? We get Passion grouping up immediately for the B hit.
Here's his chance. They're coming for him.
He's got an incendiary and a frag grenade, so you'd think at the very least it's damage.
Always.
Even without a kill, surely. These 2 nades, it's damage.
True. It must be. So much damage.
Incendiary goes down, it's an instant gush. Oh my god, they flood through, the flying Glock kills him.
He got 10 ADR. Oh, no.
And they skate right by. Towson caught off by the close push of Fear up in their grills, and a desperate attempt of a pistol retake or Passion right back to the driving seat. Volt hoping somebody steps out into the crosshair, but this is so locked in. They're just using this player in the corner to lock it all off. Jambo, the only one to start going for jiggles, and they just flood forward with conviction.
These guys are pistol monsters.
Passion absolutely happy to be playing on Mirage.
4 pistol rounds in these 2 maps. And this time they have a lead. Man, poor ZTR, insta-gush before he even threw his utility. Nothing to say. And to be honest, you look at a scoreline like this, CTR is playing B, you'd like for a reason to go B anyways. This is going to be the perfect day to do it. You know, like, the guy you're attacking is just not on it right now. Like, why not lean to this side of the map? This will be an anti-eco for Passion.
Full-blown exec and nothing inside sight to stop it. Nothing outside sight to stop it. We're talking 5 USPs. Tries to charge down bomb. Oh boy, bomb goes down. 2 kills come out.
This is why you do this kind of exec early, you know?
Sure.
Any play like that,
yeah,
with the last 10 seconds, that's when you lose.
Just give yourself the chance to recover, which is exactly what's happened. Towson caught on the flank, and all's good for Passion. 2 deaths, so be it. It's a 9-5 lead, map 2.
Some people will be working the map for a minute 20 just to lose to 1 bad USP kill.
There's no chance ZTR finishes this game with 0 kills, right?
Oh, I think there's a 90% chance. If we're going to go based on the previous rounds he's played.
He's now up to 9.7 ADR.
This would only be funny if GamerLegion eventually won the series, I guess. It would be way less funny if they didn't.
Think about the high he ends Inferno on, knifing the last player in the back.
That's right.
You go from a knife kill to win Inferno to a 0 kill half on Mirage.
You called a Baby Shark eco round with Glocks to own Inferno and to get a knife kill into 0 and 11.
But you got to lock in. Is still just hyping the crowd, but my guy, you've got to win some rounds now.
Seven and 10, just living his best life. That's the Flamus.
He's like, come on, ZTR, get in on this.
Stop and smell the roses, brother.
He'll take up the mantle in mid from the window peak towards top middle, waits for Chilla, and the bomb inbound to boot. 5-player mid setup here for Passion, and they're not going to waste any time. They're just crawling forward, but Jambo gave up that peek,
is he
so
peek again?
If he does, Jambo holds him. He slides across.
This guy's crazy, man.
Fired his feet. He is done for. He should never take another player with him. Zero Fix has got his head on a silver platter, and now Slend is responsible for picking up the pieces, but he's burned back as well.
I gotta ask what warranted that play. Yeah, if you have someone in connector with a smoke coming up, and you have a palm flash, or you have someone taking attention away from you, sure. Just that dry swing in the window in the middle of the rounds with connector smoked, that seemed absurd. Of course, that's the Flamus. He'll do that and still get the kill. Now it's a bit of a scarier situation here for GamerLegion. There's the push-up from Towson, and this one, I think, comes down to like what he does in this situation normally, right? They know Towson's here. They played against this type of player. Or this player specifically.
Yeah.
And as they walk in, they can plant safe for this moment. They also have there's no one inside of market window. Usually the spot is really useful, but without any support,
he's in the dark. He's coming back, and he doesn't realize just how deep they are.
Oh.
But he's kept his head down. Still,
yeah.
Doesn't know. Just completely unaware to just how deep they were.
Yeah, right.
And now it's a shock for GamerLegion as they understand that B site's under wraps. Unless Slend or the ticket player could have dealt with Jambo. Unfortunately for GamerLegion, doesn't really look like there's a chance back in.
It's a bit early to go for the exit frags, but with the damage on Slend, sure.
Sure, you go for the mid fight there, but How much space do you give over for Passion to just then slice through your B bomb site?
1-for-1's good if you're on T side. It's not great if you're on CT side, especially not if you're the window player. Okay, ZTR, he's gonna get his kill now. Yes! He's on the board!
And the crowd goes wild! First one's the hardest.
First one's the hardest. Door's open now.
Sad reality, you get your first kill, but you're also still down by 5.
Yeah.
And Passion UA's T side,
One exit frag.
well funded. Here comes Ash for the second time of Mirage.
I swear Ash should just have like, he should have a baseball cap, then it goes to a tech pause and he spins it backwards, you know, and starts talking. Just feel like you should do the full bit. How you gonna take down Team Rocket, Ash? Obviously, we got Jambo locked in. Seen some great. I mean, his shots. Like a lot of players are talking. People are talking about him as, you know, one of the stories that will get picked up to another roster if things fizzle out, or you know. It's just a natural progression. If the team gets good enough, everyone wants them to stay together. But of course, some players are going to get poached. Jambo's at the top of the list.
Sure. Although they did re-sign their contracts right before this major. And from the org's point of view, great decision.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
Jambo!
Oh, buy him out.
Nice contract.
Buy him out. Slend dead in an instant. MP9 to push into ramp. They'll find no resistance on this side of the map. Does that give GamerLegion enough to pull it off? Towson loves to get up into the apartments, but with that smoke in front of him and now 3 sets of eyes soon enough waiting for this kind of a play. And you can see Zero Fix cautious about the chair, but he does still fall at the hands of Towson. There's no follow-up just yet. It's going to have to be a scramble back through the market, and it will certainly help that ZTR picks up the top mid kill. He can take up responsibility of the apartments flank, but this op posted in market finds its target. Jambo, his second of the round.
And now there's no recourse here for ZTR. He can take the fight.
Oh, right between the eyes.
Yeah.
3 kills for Jambo. Looking to shut down Mirage, and so we have to ask ourselves the question of the veto. Inferno looking so uncertain compared to this Passion prowess on Mirage. 2 halves in a row now, just looking simply better. And as GamerLegion walk away with a single AK saved, so much runway for Passion to end map 2 with.
This one's as good as they need it to be. Vito continues to prove to be awkward. Ancient is the decider in this series.
Jambo just doing such a good job of keeping the back line held. Players in sight can hold their corners because he cuts them off on market. Not missing a single shot in that sequence either, from top middle to apps, making sure nothing can go awry.
He's so good.
A Passion UA that goes from getting knifed to end map 1 looking lost across Inferno to right back to where they have made so many fans. Domination on Mirage. And most importantly than anything else, that off individual level where the aim looks so shaky on map 1 of this best of 3, no longer a question, no longer a doubt. Well, it feels like a matter of time before Ancient comes through. We get the window play again from GamerLegion. Op posted out from Jambo, awaits the first fight. Flamus on his own to try and push top mid off of the flash of a teammate.
He's gonna miss the time. Oh, the nade misses the bounce.
But he does lock into the boxes at least, so it's a good amount of map control here for GamerLegion. Top mid theirs for the taking.
It is. It does mean they have to walk around and spawn more, but they're already thinking about doing that. Smoke in a window will not do anything, of course. They tried to scare them out of this. Now what you've got for the CT side, even though you're light on A site, if you got a lot of fast rotations, Flamus wants to be able to stay here as long as possible, especially just past the minute, just to be able to check one more time. But CT player in position.
We've seen full-blown execs from Passion. They're going to do it again.
No Molly, it looks like, for CT spawn.
Well, GamerLegion not underneath the palace, rather, and already have lost control of Sandwich. They're going to go for the deep peek top stairs. That activates the one up close, and Chilla goes down. Nice from Volt. And then all of a sudden, the palace peek comes through as well, and Jack Asmo, he's going to turn this one upside down. Finally, GamerLegion thought they had a defense. They thought they had ground to stand on.
Incredible.
But it gets ripped out from beneath them, and it's Passion with a blowout on Mirage.
Incredible. When it started with a Sandwich player getting up that far, it thought, okay, this is the way they win. If GamerLegion start peeking from the stairs into a ramp and they forget that someone could be that close, but they take him out, and Volt gets a 2K, you think, no way. Then Passion go full awareness. They got the A-ramp flank on lock that early too for Fear to be aware of that. Pretty amazing stuff. So it seems like Fear was convinced they were taking over mid-control, and now we've got a fast walk up the A-ramp.
Blood in the water, and they know it. Jambo
Volt
into the entry. Volt will do nothing to stop them. And this site has belonged to Passion UA all map long. Jambo in with damage to the cap peak. ZTR wishes there was more he could do. Wishes there had more he had done. But with nothing to stand on after the first half. 0 kills to his name on the T side. And this one crumbles around them. High spirits for GamerLegion and a crushing defeat to follow suit.
Yeah, that 0 T round sticker. Not so funny now when you're getting 0 kills in a must-win game. So anyway,
himself here, the most major experienced player stepping forward here into a decider map. It is composure that will be needed from either team, trying to tap back into the best that they brought in the server of this best of 3, looking to forget the shortcomings that they have also both offered. Ancient is where this one ends. Passion UA taking over the bookkeeper's favorites. Probably because of the nature of the wins over the grand teams that they do have victories over. Definitely the roster that has turned the most heads in Shanghai as we approach the elimination stage and consequently playoffs.
Oh man, full mid takeover. They see absolutely nothing plus B information. They know it's the A side already.
Just like that. Just like that. No hesitation, full information. And unbeknownst to GamerLegion, a defense that awaits them. Of course, this execution comes by way of flash, smoke, and molly, so they will have some util to try to disrupt the defenders that are very much rooted into this bomb site. Zerofix actually starts to leave. A moment of hesitation, but now as they start to hear those feet moving forward, Chilla off the big box, well-timed peek, comes through with 3 kills, onto the 4th.
Incredible. These got 5 out of 5 pistols here, 1 for Passion UA. This is the cleanest one, all of them.
Full info from the get-go.
Yeah, it's not even luck. They got full info, perfectly timed flash. Fierce flashes have been fantastic throughout. The timing on them has been beautiful. And GamerLegion were just wondering why there were so many targets to have to fight after only taking 30 seconds to make that decision. Clean stuff. The only one that matters is the one at the major. GamerLegion was something on a 6 or 7 map win streak recently on Ancient. Passion UA have won like 7 out of 8 of their last games on Ancient. Like this will be high level Ancient for sure.
Good flashbang for Zerofix to have to deal with. He's not going to be able to stop them from getting into the red room. They may have won 5 pistols, but they've only converted 2.
Oh.
This one's still up for debate as they take that route through CT spawn and try to gear up for the A site.
Yeah, it's going to be double donut. Plant will be coming in just a second with this smoke coming down. Let's see if they try to fight into... Oh, actually with the bomb.
ZTR safe. Can't stop that plant. So a retake needed, but there's a good flank coming through from Fear already. The Flummus play is the only one to get off of the bomb site. They've left 2 players back towards CT spawn. This is a very key fight, and he's low health, loses. Offers up the SMG, which can now be taken to the bomb site. They do lose CT spawn, however, though. So the retake, it's working in one direction. Flashbang to try to set up the box peak. ZTR, you've got to step up. You've got to step up. Flamis takes one to the face. Still, ZTR dodging shots as he comes out with a second and spots that Jambo doesn't have the defuse. It's a ZTR clutch for the upset.
Yes, it is. Headshot for the last kill, just for style points. No gun to be upgraded, who cares? All of Passion UA die, and it's actually 3 ecos now to the 5 pistols that they've won. Wow, this is where the double donut and red room play to stop this anti-eco from coming in. The Tech 9s on this team are fierce.
The sorts of rounds we sang Passion's praise for are now the sorts of rounds being weaponized against them. That flashbang onto Zero Fix in Donut let 4 players cross into red. And from there, the flood could not be stopped. And unfortunately for Passion, Fear trying to flank A main with 5 HP, that gave over the flash and the MP9 that Flamis end up setting ZTR with. Few tools to work with, but it's just enough. Limited weapons, not able to force the issue, not able to stop them from taking over lane. Fear will try his best to soften him up, but there's no resistance for Flamis in middle.
I don't think Zero even saw this on his shoulder spot, so Flamis gonna have a great opportunity. Yeah, snuck up on that side. I'll call that unlucky for Zero Fix. He was actively spotting this. They've got the push on A main, but it's them looking for the eco now.
Flamis trying to keep the pressure up, but he ends up being softened by that deagle.
It's a tough tag. Bomb's still outside of B, so Flamis has really scared them into rotating this way, even though they have no intention of going here. But with the push through in A main, I mean...
Jambo goes around the red room smoke. Jambo goes for the deep peek. He could have just sat back, but instead he goes to confirm it. Yeah, so he's not letting them pull the wool over their eyes. The problem, unfortunately, is Passion bank on Fear in cave alone.
Wow, Flamis is still here. That's crazy.
It's a dangerous game to play against Jambo, and he comes out on top of it.
The CTs are still here.
Fear gives up the cave control and rather just plays up close wall. There's a good flash here for Jack Asmo, perhaps. Does it set up the 5-7? No, not quite. Neither player blind. Spray ends up connecting, and even though they lose one in red room, it's just too much of an ask for Chilla. GamerLegion get away and convert after their own pistol upset.
Yeah, the flash didn't look too great, to be honest. Definitely just free-balled it, but obviously you could see from the trail they were just staring at it the entire time, hoping a mistake was made. And Chilla will at least get one more. Staying alive is not small, having the AK. Let's see the Taliesin approach. There it is. AK recovered. This one's going to get messy.
Looking to hold back some of this mid-play that GamerLegion have been throwing out with USPs, though. And unfortunately, nothing to be stopped. Already primed to take over the B site. Already ready to go up to that 3-1 lead. Now, worst case for Passion is ZTR makes some cash with this, too. No chance in round number 4.
Clean find here for ZTR. Crazy to win 5 of 6 pistols, get ecoed in 3 of them. Inferno was one thing. You know, maybe not comfortable on Inferno, but for to come up again on the 3rd map on Ancient, a map that you're really good at, that's when it gets a little bit less forgivable, a little bit harder to forget.
Terrorists win.
No ops coming up on this round. Extra Galil bot here from Volt. He will be a mid space taker for GamerLegion if they want to go aggressive in this spot. And trust me, there will be some duels for mid between these two teams.
Ooh, last second timeout.
Flamus called it. He said, look around you.
Guys, let's start a wave. And they all stand up.
Take it in.
Mid-clash set. I can feel it coming. Passion, can they shake off the early momentum shift? Because the pistol felt real good.
We have no kits on this round?
No, sir. Easy, just don't lose the bomb sites. Flamus walks out middle to no resistance other than Jambo, the only player to have an open sight, or so he had, gets blocked by the smoke. Red Room gonna remain a point of contention, but that frag grenade almost exposed ZTR. It actually bounced back.
Yeah, a little awkward.
And even then, though, ZTR uses it as a trigger to move forward. He didn't shy away from running, feeling like he was about to be exposed, so they should know, but
No
they don't stop
armor.
him. Zero Fix pays the cost for that one. ZTR will not be able to find the multi-frag, but it's going to serve up a great split for this A site. Flamus not going to shy away from just charging through the smoke, and so the A defense falters. Fear's going to try to move over. They're hanging onto the temple plate, but they're getting flashed every single step of this push.
The flashes.
And with those flashes, it's an easy pullback from GamerLegion as well. They're going to go for the smoke towards main. There's this eventual flank out of Towson, and this eventual flank could very well find CTs with backs turned, but they're already getting on top of it. There it is. Towson reveals himself. Jack Asmo knows he's in a sandwich, and as he goes back to the bomb, he taps it again, trying to cause a bit of panic. Peeks deep, clears one, and the second back behind boxes. Jack Asmo's got them both, but no kit from the get-go, and so no clutch allowed.
Wow, 5 players down. It was a great clutch attempt, and that was legit. They played it surely like he had one, but no kit coming into this round at all. I didn't see if anybody could afford one. I wouldn't be surprised if they couldn't, but this was a pretty no retake situation.
Nice. Oh my god.
Wow, they made that so awkward. I mean, the way that Flamus took in Donut after ZTR pushed in through Red Room, it was so confusing. Even Jambo.
Oh, what's that? Bad smoke?
Shanghai.
It's rain in the forecast. GamerLegion going to be more than happy to see that. It's instant mid control for them. It's a comparable setup yet again for Passion. Double up in Donut, nothing Red Room. Of course, working with so little here, it's disaster. Mere rounds away as this T-side shows no signs of stopping, no chance to catch your breath, and Fear constantly trying to serve up some kind of an issue from Cave, but always limited in doing so. It's going to have to be the Jambo Deeg sliding down ramp.
You're joking.
Slamming into Towson.
That's ridiculous.
And Jack Asmo to tether for the trade frag. This is great, there's more to come, and he's got himself a second.
No kill for ZTR, 1 gun, feeling like 3. What's happened to this round? That Deagle kill was as impressive as it was impactful. Set the rifle up for an easy second trade. And the third one's just raw talent. Jacasmo down to 5 health. Job finished. Yeah, they want to get rid of these guns because that's the main thing Passion are going to come look for at this point.
Fear doing a good job. We saw that MP9 kind of front-facing cave, had players distracted for the ramp push.
Oh, he knew he'd take a little extra peek, and then folds. Oh, only 2 kills. Those are some upgrades that are going to be found here. Zero Fix doesn't get his hands on a gun. We'll buy one now, but a massively successful situation for Passion off of this shot. Wow.
Ooh, that snap down.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Jacasmo right here to make the most of it. That second kill from him while he has 5 HP. And Jambo saw a little foot from Flawless right before he stepped.
I mean, it's still early on, but that kill wins this round.
It's at a point in the game where they can afford it.
Yeah.
Not wanting to deal with it, but
it's moments like that will at least will make up for getting eco'd, right? That was one thing that set him back so hard the second round of this match.
Jambo's going to leave Chilla in A main, but there's a whole pack of players coming at him.
Gotta love what GamerLegion got out of middle on this previous round and their eco.
Volt with the AK. It's the pistol first. Good trade frag. There's a second gun to be grabbed. Doesn't have to be all in, but it is a bit of a scrambling Passion. Running over, burning util.
They're a little nervous because they don't see middle. There's a lot of lurks that come into play. Holding on a donut is huge, obviously, for Jambo, because he just needs support to watch main for him. And then he doesn't have to move at all.
But this does allow for, of course, ZTR to set up that next smoke and flash.
This is the Shiro angle that Jambo has, and as long as he stays here, he is guaranteed no one crosses red. It frees up rotations massively. He doesn't even have to do anything else. He's not looking for a kill even.
Well-timed incendiary, but Volt still just challenging through it.
Oh my god.
That's the kind of headshot you ask for. Patience pays off for Jambo as he deals with the one-player mid. Towson trying to get into an action. And now it's just this one attempt out from main. At the very least, bomb planted. At the best, Flawless hangs on. At best. 1 kill and 2 to go with Jambo encroaching.
What?
Instant headshot for the second. Fear, it's an SMG and it's enough.
Oh, he gets it, picks up the op and wins the round. Flawless made it extremely close, had the perfect read on the push too. But Fear delivers. Wow, that's a close call, man. Nice try from Volt. He had the AK that brought another AK to his team. Excellent trades. But no victory. Slend yet to frag this game. You know, ZTR not fragging is one thing. Slend, he's obviously going to be outdone by Jambo in this series unless he steps it up.
Little less presence in Donut this time around. Little less interest from the CTs in holding mid. Flamus is going to accept that with open arms. Look at all this free space for me to take. All the way to Red Room he goes.
Yeah, the risks that he takes are insane. I mean,
and Jambo's timing, he's probably going to think that maybe he's held this all back. So there's a huge moment here for Flamus to piece together.
Yeah.
They're wary.
Yeah, at least Zero Fix is watching this. That's good communication, man.
Yes.
That's really good communication because Jambo gets in. He knows he's got like a 3-second gap that he has to warn him about, but you can easily forget about this. There's Slend. First frag.
Jambo decides to walk it forward. You clip the wings of the player pushing red, but then you
Zero
offer opening
this.
the donut play, and so you're going to be banking on Chilla holding it own, but he turns! And you can see the instant frustrations, understandable stress. as now his teammates from the CT spawn are going to have to come in with the man disadvantage to face them. They're ahead of the util. There's cover in the background. Donut push from Fear could be big. Slend, he's got a player to step right in front, but he misses!
Slend, you gotta hit that!
Oh, it's 2 whiffs!
No!
The MP9 goes dry and the no-scope connects. Chikazmo falls on sight and GamerLegion walk away regardless.
Hey, nobody saw that, Slend. Ain't nobody saw that at all. MP9 runs out of ammo. After this, you're like, what the hell?
Terrorists win.
Yeah,
All good.
exactly. A chance to reap the reward. Solo M4 on Fear, but he goes right into the fight versus Slend.
Ends up being a great round for Slend overall. I mean, he got the Jambo.
Great round. Great round overall, he says.
We won, and he got Jambo on the op kill and Donut.
Great round.
Facts are facts.
Indeed.
Oh man, the amount of time Slamus can just walk by this.
Bullets whizzing by him, pistols all around him. Ooh, he gets softened up a little bit, but he's fine. Tries to turn it around, gun goes empty. Jambo makes the most of that. Can the one defender B hold him off?
Yeah, he did get a tag.
And he put that smoke down at the right time. This is his smoke, he's playing around. And up close though, Volt's not gonna let him get away with it.
Nice one.
No shenanigans, no tomfoolery. But there is a lot of damage done. Oh, and Fear ends up getting there on the one player who still had full health.
Okay.
Luckily for GamerLegion and Volt, he plants that bomb before he dies to the continuation spray.
Jambo's got a cave smoke.
That could cause real problems because that's where 2 of these T's try to play the post from. Slend not able to punish. Bomb goes down. Or the smoke on bomb instead. Fear trying to stick it. He's got to come off and he knows it. But in coming off, he has flustered the T's to come out from that cave. He's done. Surely. Spiked by Towson to survive. GamerLegion up 6-3.
Second knife of the series here for GamerLegion as they pick that one up. And it's another scary round. You got to give credit to both these teams on their ecos. They bring them close. GamerLegion have obviously won more on saves. But Passion do not make it easy. Slend's got some worrying misses right now. We'll just put that out there. Because if it's pressure and it comes down to a critical moment at the end of the game.
Here we go, full rush. Right up that ramp and no
baby.
Resistance.
No one in the pocket, just in cave.
Fear done. Those SMGs destroyed and Slend clipping Chilla. Oh, ZTR. That's a call he'll feel better about than Mirage.
Yeah, it's a full-on rush that works.
I say try it 3 times in a row.
That's why I didn't make it to the major.
Jambo just hoping to hold on to the op. This is going to be an excellent T-side being pieced together by GamerLegion. Blind as a bat.
Wait,
no way. What are you doing?
Okay. Playing with his food.
I felt like he was about to pull the knife out.
That would have been different. That would have been aura.
Trying to tap back into the pizzazz that he offered us on Inferno. Decides against it.
It's been a very eclectic half from GamerLegion in terms of the pace, where they're hitting. A side, B side, and mid have all been given love. They've done some good lurks. Very unpredictable, I think, as far as Passion UA are concerned. Besides that pistol round. That was great, but that's one of 3 rounds that they have.
Another setup with eyes on A. Another round where Passion limited to pistols. Oh, Jambo looks away from what could have been the Deeg shot to help. Oh, but still comes back for it. Zero fix, 5-7 in hand, alongside another teammate back box. They lose Jambo in the process, but they still don't know. They do not know that Chill has got his head tucked.
Yeah, and they are going to throw out another molly. Yeah, to back default. They're letting the T's pour in.
Meanwhile, Towson's going from the B to CT spawn play. So if these two T's just take their time, then Towson gets ever closer. And Flamus, meanwhile, just picking up all the kills in the middle of it all.
Yeah, he's still working.
They figure out that Chill is on site. Flamus doing all the heavy lifting. Says, take your time. I'm going to ace instead. How's that sound?
Wow, man, Flamus, he just walks around like the Terminator, taking names. That's beautiful stuff. I mean, like, Flamus adds so much to the map in terms of what he does individually. Like, he makes a lot of decisions, it feels like, without looking over his shoulder. He takes initiative. He believes in his aim, of course. And we see in some games when that counts against him, when he has, you know, 24 deaths in a game they win. But in maps like this, it makes things so hard to keep control of. Every time you take your eyes off something, he's pushed 10 feet past you.
One of the few moments Passion are able to try to fight back with guns, but it just feels like GamerLegion cut from a different cloth. A B site that looks to crumble yet again. It is a lot of pressure on Jack Asmo. Wide swing back site, empty-handed, he's down. And that poor op trying to get back into the mix. Jambo missing, and as he does so, the site falls. The bomb inevitably planted. Volt punches in those digits. Man advantage for the post plant, and it all looks so good. But if they get ahead of themselves, maybe Chilla's got something to pull on, won't be able to multi-frag. Here comes Zero from the side, and it's a trade frag back from Slen. Picking up pieces towards the end of the half, a 9-3 T-side GamerLegion.
What a crazy half. What a crazy half here on this T-side. A great one called. Makes up for Mirage entirely. Super strong lead. This is a battle of pride as well for the teams that they've left Ancient to the end of this veto, but they both have shown amazing results leading into this major. They know they can play it. Now it needs to be a comeback for Passion. GamerLegion quickly, forget about Mirage. Flamus' strat of enjoy the moment seems to be paying off.
He gets that ace. Volt tries to give him a high five. Flamus fully ignores him just so that he can keep interacting with the crowd.
I got 1,000 teammates out there. You're just one.
Said, sorry, do I know you? We're certainly starting to get to know him.
Yeah.
Ahead of this series, Richard asking for Flamus to kind of tap into that RMR potential that he showed us. We absolutely get it across the 2 successful maps for GamerLegion. Thriving in the moment, but pistols have been a success story for Passion. 5 pistol wins of the 5 they've played.
Flamus again.
Oh man, bad molly. They molly themselves on the approach.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just start to see the shakiness in the play. Flashbacks to Inferno. Fear trying to get something going, but as he exposes his back to the spawn peak, Towson's just going to chase him. And luckily for him, CT lane maintained, but A main not so much. Now suddenly the last 2 Ts,
gotta go donut,
they're
honestly.
so stuck in. They tried to chase Volt, but then the Berettas show their faces, and down they go. GamerLegion finally pick up a pistol, and it's towards the final line to top 16 in Shanghai.
When it matters the most. 5 out of 6 pistols won for Passion in this series, but not the ultimate pistol. Not the one for 10 rounds on map 3. In a series that has been one-sided on both maps. It could be more of the same in favor of GamerLegion. They're the ones who had the keys all along.
Fear looking for a crack of the whip. CT send a nade at them, just showing a little presence. How dire things have gotten where Passion have to come in with a force. very well could be nothing to talk about here on map 3. Passion UA, talk of the town throughout this major. Oh boy, what do we have here?
Oh, what's just happened?
Flawless crosses Chilla in A main.
When they designed this map, I think that's what they intended to happen every round, but it's actually quite a rare sight. But Flamus will get his 1 kill.
Yep.
The thing is, he might just run back into this.
Yep, Chilla walks forward into the site.
Chilla didn't hear this? Surely he did.
But now he's got to also figure out where the hell he's at. He should have this, but Flamus also worried about sight. He turns around and gets it. Oh man, gets the mid kill, tucks back in, and really just siphons any life that Passion had hoped to pull off in round 14. ZTR then goes in for next. And what do you know? Absolutely flat. GamerLegion shall not be stopped.
No. Wow. 2,400 apiece here on everybody for Passion. Looks like the steam might be running out today. This is a shining moment here for GamerLegion. And they are an organization that come with expectation ever since Paris.
An organization that's truly become a mainstay. An organization that has had players poached left, right, and center, and yet, much like an org of, say, Mao's, take chances on young, promising players, give ZTR the reins of this team, see the promise that Volt's experience can bring to the server, and alongside MongolZ, one of the youngest teams at the event. 4 of the 5, their very first major. 2 rounds from a blowout victory versus Passion, the promise of Shanghai. Fear able to at least find an opening, but again, it's got to be force buy after force buy for Passion UA. So what's a 5v4 truly worth? They're at least able to soften up Slend. Bad nade out of the temple.
A little more damage too, down to 7 health. They'll leave the A site, however. Volt, full eyes, full vision. And lots of time to move. This is still a pretty comfortable spot, but I mean, look at Flamus, man. Oh my God, he's gonna catch the bomb. Oh, he's literally going to run headfirst into the bomb.
Jack Asmo's gonna walk around the corner, trying to clear it, but down it goes.
By itself, running through spawn.
Your bomb sits in sludge, and Passion probably feel as though they're stuck in the mud with it. Towson gonna try to couple up here on the door. There's a little bit of a recovery going down for Zero Fix, but to what avail? You've got a smoke at the top of ramp, you've got 30 seconds on the clock, and you've got a CT team that's ready for your approach. Although Towson goes so deep, there's a player back behind him. He's gonna worry about ramp, but he just stops the bomb for a second time, and it's embarrassment for Passion, or is it? A recovery still being pieced together. Bomb scooped up for the second time.
Oh, Flash is perfect.
Volt peeks deep, clears the lane, and as Jambo gets his hands back on the Galil, he'll go for the peek. You'd think he feels stuffed behind the pillar, but he'll fight his way out. And Passion find a lifeline.
Oh, I mean, that's a lot thanks to Jambo. And just, GamerLegion made that incredibly complicated to figure out. Bomb should have never been rotating by itself, but obviously someone pushing that far into spawn is hard to plan for. It's very awkward, but I think it was designed to be that way by GamerLegion. It's still credit to Passion for figuring out a way out of that. Players passing through smokes over and over again. And deep pushes, they can forget about it. It's not worth thinking too much about. This is their full buy. Oh, just directly into the op at cutout. Slend, that's a freebie.
And no trade potential whatsoever. Slend, the confidence boiling over as he tries to climb up, but that fall off boxes would have been heard by the cave player. So Fear, you can see him turning wary of this kind of a push, and obviously Jack Asmo knows he also should be nervous. Fear getting pinched, and that op finally makes its move. Jack Asmo able to stop one side of the onslaught, but nobody's stopping Slend. Sure, his teammates fall around him, but he is 3 kills deep in an attempt to secure this 12th, and of course, Flamis will chase. He's gonna do so loudly. Bomb is going to get onto the site. Zero Fix looking for the plant, and it's going to rely on some cover here from Chilla. The smoke towards CT lane. That's what lets Bomb go down, but as he backs up, Flamis ready for the arrival, and so Chilla shows his hand.
Oh.
He's able to get back into the site, and that's going to catch Flamis off guard. It's a little bit of health left for Towson, a measly 4 HP.
Yeah.
Chilla 3 and 4 kills deep.
Incredible round out of Chilla. Transposition from position to position. Every single player coming in from a new angle, perfectly read. Obviously, some of that is because we've got Flamis giving up his spot after getting a kill, but I mean, every fight was just perfect. Very clean. Oh my gosh.
It's back-to-back rounds by the skin of their teeth, but it's enough to get an advantage. GamerLegion, MP9s, 5-7s. And Passion UA.
Very smart. Look at them walking the entire way to A after a light fake over on the B site. It's a very lurky smoke. I don't know if the CTs have vision on it, but they're not in a position to retake the A site, so have mid all they want as far as Passion are concerned. And it's moments like this in previous games where Passion were very good at knowing when it was time to go. As soon as you see them take a little bit too much time, I'm going to say they're nervous, but here they are, checking and exiting.
It's a glimmer of hope that starts to grow, and one that GamerLegion want to stamp out as fast as they can.
Oh, they're pulling back. Whoa.
Because hope is something that Passion have held on to since this major started.
They're making this a much harder round. I mean, they still have the advantages, but they're running around as if there's ops and rifles to go up against. They might have a misread on the money as they split up into this 1-3-1, watching for lurks. There's going to be visual confirmation from Jack Asmo here, but the split it through Donut's still looking solid. They're right that no one's inside a middle.
Down to 30 seconds, so things start to get a little nervous, but
Lock comes down to Jack Asmo. ZTR and Volt,
if they can push in and grab this gun,
they want a place to call their own. As soon as they hear stuff coming out of Donut.
yeah, they're going to try to push off the utility usage. Hands busy with the nades. That's a Galil picked up. Chilla's going to give cover as Bomb inevitably planted. They're going to go for CT pressure too. Oh, but they hold off on the mid play. Fear gives them a chance to peel back off the bomb site.
They have ZTR has a smoke.
Yep,
Zero
that goes
Fix
down.
Knows that they have to play someone out aggressively.
So he takes up the mantle. The responsibility his. MP9 starting to pull back. They're going to go for the save. They're going to try to use this in the next one. Passion not going to let them get away for free. Chilla goes deep, denies the SMG, 1 of 2. Whew. And that is indeed the 6th round win.
You got to give them credit, man. Like, some of these situations are losable because they're so awkward, and Passion aren't getting too frazzled. Like, they're still figuring out how to do it. It can be so hard to stay cohesive in tight moments like that, and GamerLegion, they're very good at making you uncomfortable. Slowly but surely, though, rounds getting a little bit cleaner. Not the best buy for GamerLegion, but this just allows Passion UA to make some money, because these previous rounds, it's come down to one player. Another half buy here for GamerLegion.
Peek out through the smoke. Risky business. Jack Asmo.
Wait, they're beside each other, literally.
Oh my God, he turns.
They literally walked out together.
That could have been even worse for Passion. ZTR holds off the elbow kill.
Again, so many moments like this.
Things getting weird. And GamerLegion so dangerously close to the finish line that Passion can't afford those kinds of moments. You can't have such a flat first half and then lose to rounds like this. Beautiful dig from Slend. His performance in question at the start of this map, but he really did get things going.
Jambo.
And Towson has been set up wonderfully by that dig. There is a trade frag back for Chilla, sure enough, but it's still a 2v4, turn 2v3. A Molotov pops inside of Cave. Flamis starts to get active, as you know he will always. And Slen trying to put this Desert Eagle back into a position to thrive, missed shot. And so with it, Bomb needs to be scooped back up. Bomb needs to go back into Cave.
There's no one that can catch him in time. So at least they can grab it. Flamis will hear this, but I think he'll also be wondering what's happening.
But that bit of time does give a chance for one CT to get closer to sight. Sure, Flamis tapped out of the round by Fear. Volt has gotten ever closer. Oh, that timing could have stopped Bomb. Instead, they both peek, and he gets some damage in, but it's Passion with a 7.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, all good.
3, 2, 1, oh God.
Wow, but they do win again. Got here to 7 rounds, and they won the right round, so GamerLegion money was very awkward for a second, but this will be the strongest buy in a while. 4 straight makes this a real game. Still unlikely, but not as impossible as it felt about 10 minutes ago.
Ash wants a word with the boys, looks to fine-tune this war machine. Machine that charged through Passion's first half with no resistance.
They don't want to let the self-belief come back. It's going to be the biggest weapon here for the team that's trying to prove everything in front of everybody for the first time.
There's no denying Passion have certainly caught their footing. Still a lot to prove versus the Guns, and it's a great chance for GamerLegion to secure that 12th. It's an instant red smoke. It's pressure out from the CTs and Flamis to post up in the cubby. Jack Asmo taking an early sightline into the B bomb site. Oh, he almost caught him off, but Towson delivers. Molly at the feet of Flamis, swings in, and down he goes to Chilla. It's a good recovery here for Passion, but it's a whole pack of players spotted by the CTs.
It's still a worthwhile trade inside of mid. It's so early.
CTR moves over towards red.
Yeah, now his position is so important, right? It's like Dust 2. A few crosses to the right or crosses to the left, they can smoke the other side and isolate him.
Trade potential for Passion.
Oh, the angle's beautiful.
They're going to have to tap in, but they don't.
Kill.
CTR, marked improvement from back on Mirage into the uphill go. GamerLegion's rifle round. It looks to secure their 12th. The nade with Slen's name on it. Done. Jambo, what are you made of? ZTR sits on site. He's got a teammate by his side. That Molotov could fluster one back into the crosshair. Sure enough, CTR forced to make a move, but he looks for the flank instead. He's got a lot of time to make this magic happen. CTR tucked on CT, plays the peek, and it's going to be Volt to end this.
Nice.
He was trying to figure it all out, but Volt had the better of the angles.
That's a moment for Volt where it's like, I'm out in the open, but it's a perfect spot. If I take contact, CTR gets a guaranteed trade. There's no way. As long as the guy's in the more depressed angle there is ready to fight, the communication is good. That's how you win a 3-on-1. GamerLegion, 12 rounds now, 5 the difference. And again, we always talk about teams like this on day 3 as if this could be it and they get eliminated. No, you'll get another chance tomorrow. But is that what you want when you've got this close? There's no guarantees for Passion if they lose today. There's no guarantees for FlyQuest tomorrow. There are simply no guarantees. Not at the major.
"300 days of living together. Multiple demos watched day after day. Putting it all on the line was Passion. Now is the time to dig deep. 5 rounds in a row demanded of you, and it is a broken bye. The team that has the most experience against you is the team that looks to send you to the 2-2 matches. GamerLegion, a 3rd best-of-3 victory over Passion this year. 1 round from pulling this one off to return to top 16 after missing out in Copenhagen, but it's opening kills for Jampo. And Towson's going to be exposed, standing in the open. Doesn't get the second as the Tech-9 connects. And Flamus here to be overrun while blind. There they go, in deep. But Volt sneaks up, and he's going to stop that bomb at the very least. Teammate back behind him, and that's going to open a door for Slend to also come at the site with another frag to his name. It's all on Volt. And while that cave smoke remains, it's Jambo cut off from his teammate. Zero fix, he's gonna go for this plant. You've got the cover of the pillar, the cover of the op, and it's an 8th one secured here for Passion.
Wow, I love the tactic, I love this play. That's just super simple. They had Jambo on a spawn, they got into cave. They do have this line, the molly's perfect, and the exec behind it comes with the same timing. I mean, I love it. This call out of spawn is wonderful out of Passion. It's great for low utility. You know, it's the kind of play you could copy and paste into your own game. You've got the op on the right idea. GamerLegion, they maybe can let that one go, but at the same time, they're saving now.
Careful, Chilla. That's the bomb right behind this AK. Chilla, good first kill, second and third. Easy does it. Shadow advantage for the 4th. And this one's smooth sailing for Passion. No problem versus the lesser guns.
But clean rounds now are less important. It's just about winning every single time. GamerLegion are only set thinking about their next buy. These kills are just for cash. At least we're in dignified territory here for Passion, in a series that has not been this close up until this moment. Chilla top in the charts here for Passion. Flamus with an excellent first half, looking to sort of stick the landing here on CT side. And one last timeout to go. Everybody's trying to make history.
This T-side made so incredibly difficult after the 3-round CT side that Passion were able to post. Yet, even after losing Pistol and the 14th round being converted, here we are. 6 of the last 7. Passion tapping into the fight that has got them this far. And it's numbers towards B. All 5 players wasting no time. Deep smoke coming out from GamerLegion. Passion not afraid of it. But look at all the numbers. Already top mid control here for the CTs. They've climbed up and they're going to find them up on the lane. Who wins this duel? It's a back and forth and over towards site. Slen connects with his. Fireworks on the B site. Set for round 22. Next duel to be had in a moment, but the bomb is getting closer to the plant. It's a wall bang connected twice. Jack Asmo down, and Towson with the double secures this one for GamerLegion.
They make it happen. The brave call for GamerLegion. They rush into the site.
4 young men at their very first major step forth to the elimination stage.
Look at the smiles from ear to ear. Job finished on this stage. Congratulations, GamerLegion.
Fine-tuned by Ash and led by